I have a really intense message for you from the notebook today. Aaron Schumann. Can you see where my brain is at? I'm going to start calling her Aaron Schumann. Aaron Brown with the Schumann asked me a question today, and I listened to just part of the video, and then I later in the day when I could sat with it in meditation to fully give her the full answer of what she was asking. So I didn't finish the video. I put her video on with my noise canceling headphones, and as soon as she started talking, I got an incredible amount of downloads. I mean, I was writing so fast I can barely read this, you guys. It's so sloppy. I was just writing. This information is really insane and intense. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It's not meant for you. This is quite the message from the notebook. When I was done, I unpaused her video to watch the rest of it because I was curious, and she does a card pull at the end of the video that she made today on 11/24. So go watch the video she made today on 11/24 about the Schumann. That card pull, I'm getting full body chills right now, exactly represents everything that I downloaded here. This thing is 2 freaking pages. Everything. And I did not watch her card pull until after I got all this information. So, okay, I'm going to read it for you now. It's a lot. Stick with me, okay? There has been digging of mass underground tunnelings. Lots of the digging has been made by those who insist that the collective frequency remain low. These are humans working together with other species who were once extraterrestrial, but now have been here for eons. So they're not so much considered extraterrestrial anymore. They've been here for too long. Lower frequency humans in positions of power have formed an agreement with these humanoid shapeshifters and cryptids and skinwalkers. It sounds insane. I'm not trying to convince you. If you don't believe it, that's fine. Not all of these beings are working with the humans, but sizable groups are. Just as humans, some are more intelligent than others and more capable of intricate forethought, meaning they've got a grand freaking plan for the earth and utilizing the vibrational frequency that the humans are pushing out, right? The lower the frequency, the more their plan goes forward. Okay, the loud booms that many people are hearing in various cities around your planet is the direct result of these tunnel systems being created. These systems provide undetectable to humans, to travel both beings and items used for expansion of this agreement. Okay, on November 21st and 22nd, because it was global, it was worldwide, so it was on both dates depending on where you're at. On November 21st and 22nd, a rather large energy pocket was punctured. Okay, they literally give me quotes on that for lack of a better term. It's like there's not a better English word for this, for what happened, but it was like punctured, which released an ancient earth energy wave of very high frequency. Is a very, very high frequency, which has caused a greater awareness / thinning of the veil. This was not intentional by those digging the tunnels and has caused a rapid expansion on timeline shifts for humans in particular. Okay, now we're going to explain timeline shifts because a lot of people misunderstand. A lot of people think, oh, we're shifting together and I'm just riding the wave and I don't have to do anything to shift myself. That's not correct. And so they're clarifying that right now on what it means for timeline shifts, especially when it's happening as a group. Okay. While each individual is responsible for their own timeline shifts, which is based on personal growth and willingness of awareness, the moving lines of the Schumann, which is what Aaron Brown talked about today. The line, it was like a blackout, and then the blackout went away. It was like these moving lines. It went away on this spot and it moved over to here. Okay, so those moving lines of the Schumann, which started on Eastern time on 11/22 and will last for 4 full days, represent large masses of mostly humans. It's affecting everybody, but it's mostly affecting humans, leaving one awareness, which is a timeline, and quantum jumping to a higher frequency awareness. Shifting timelines can be like baby steps, natural progression, natural steps up, like walking up a staircase. Quantum shifts is like going one full staircase at a time. One step is a full staircase. Those are quantum shifts. They don't happen as easily, frequently as regular timeline shifts, okay? So quantum jumping of higher frequency awareness. So while the entire planet does not shift together per se, right? Each individual is simultaneously experiencing a quantum jump for those of similar vibrations, which means a bunch of us are just happening to be doing it at the same time in response to this energy that's happening on our planet, okay? That's how we all notice it at the same time. It's the Schumann is a direct reflection of things that are happening on our planet, and we are affecting it, and it is affecting us. It's like yin and yang. I just saw in my head. It works both ways. Okay. This is happening on all levels of frequency. So like super high vibe, super low vibe, everything in between. This is happening on all levels of frequency, with the lowermost frequencies. Okay. Some of these lowermost frequencies are choosing even lower frequencies with their quantum jump. Most of the frequencies they're saying are choosing something higher in a quantum jump. Some of the lowermost are choosing lower quantum jumps. Okay. These are simply it's not like a punishment at all. These are simply reflections of personal choices that appear from a human linear perspective to shine a light on frequency choices of free will. That is to say, the good is getting better and the bad is getting worse on all personal timelines. That doesn't mean that everything in your life is getting worse. That's saying if you quantum leapt up, everything's getting better. If you quantum leapt down, everything's getting worse, okay? That's just like where you are objectively. It's all very like neutral. The universe does not judge. It's just where your frequency focus is. Okay. Honestly, those who are super, super low vibe are not even going to watch this video. So I can already feel some of you panicking with my precog. If you're watching this video, you're probably not of a super low vibe. You're probably not one of those. That would be exceptionally rare for someone to come across that, plus watch the 6-minute mark. Okay. Okay, the good is getting better and the bad is getting worse on all personal timelines. The contrast is increasing at a rapid rate. The push-pull that many of you feel right now is nothing more than this is what Aaron was asking about, is nothing more than those desiring control over others, okay? Some desire control in the form of keeping the awareness here, therefore frequency, low on your planet, okay? Turn the page. And some desire control by desiring punishments or specific outcomes for others. Some of this desire is on personal levels, meaning like people in your life, right? You're like, why won't you freaking wake up? I'm doing everything I can to make you wake up. Hot tip, you can't make anybody wake up. Everyone wakes up in their own time, so like chill out about it, right? It's gonna happen when it happens. If it happens, not everyone wake up, that's fine. Not everyone's meant to, okay? But some of this desire is on those with power. And I literally saw peoples of governments, like not just the United States, this is global, this is worldwide, people of governments, okay? You cannot quantum leap to a higher frequency if your focus is on the control of your leaders. Your focus is your compass to the frequencies. The more you focus on the actions of others, the more you keep yourself in their frequency. That's just how it freaking works here. You shift and quantum leap only to where you are looking. There is no other way in this universe. We suggest to you at this time, this is for my spirit guides, obviously. We suggest to you at this time of high and rapid contrast, allow the energy to balance all that is by focusing on the actions of others, especially with high emotional velocity. You anchor in the frequency of that which you observe, which means you're going to be stuck in that frequency as long as you're staring at that freaking frequency, right? We suggest instead you observe yourself, for you are the only being that can move your timeline experience. No one else can move it for you. It is only personal choice of where each chooses to focus that will create a thunderclap of contrast of change. It's a thunderclap of contrast to change what you will soon experience on your planet. It is the simultaneous shifting that will start the powerful tsunami. You can shift yourself to higher ground or choose to stay at sea level. It is up to you through your emotional focus. Choose yourself or choose to match another, but you cannot do both. And I got this very strong feeling of a very powerful hug, like love hug, like you're being like swaddled like a baby. Like you cannot choose both. You can either focus on everything that you want to happen to these people in charge, or you can focus on yourself and simply shift yourself out of existence from those things even happening. You can shift yourself away from these lower timeline things happening, but you cannot control what other people are doing. Anyway, drop your questions. This was a long one. This was heavy. I will answer as many as I can.